Malawian boy.
Welcome all. I've decided to not hold my mic today because sometimes it disturbs me a lot. But welcome to the show, guys. It's a late one. Let me just put the headphones on here, put them nicely. Yeah, how you doing, guys? Welcome to the show. Let me put the True City Fan logo. I think I haven't used it for a long time. There we go. So now, welcome to the show, guys. We're here to preview the Chelsea versus Man City game. Excuse me. The Chelsea versus Man City game. And we're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about the players who are injured. We're going to talk about how the game is going to go. And obviously, we're going to do the famous, let me predict the lineup as if I'm Pep Guardiola, and still fail to do it because Pep Guardiola is one crazy guy and he's ruined our fantasy teams throughout this season. But welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to the show. Like the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And if you already with the channel, share the video with your dog, your cats, your neighbors. Right now, as we speak, even if your wife is in the bedroom, call her over. Let her tune on her phone so we can all watch this together. You know, we're about to get it. We're about to get it. Okay, let me see the chat. CFCOG, how you doing, my brother? I see you're back with another channel. I know your other channel you said was suspended, but you have a new one. Guys, go subscribe. Find him on Twitter and subscribe to this guy. Big up to you, Daniel. I hope you're surviving after paying 99 cents to the channel. I hope you're surviving. You're not eating any beans and rice. O'Neill, how you doing? Hello, Pat Oslima. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Good times. So, it's Chelsea versus Man City. I'm not going to be like the other YouTubers and try lie and try be nice about this. I have seen this football match. Chelsea is going to get sacrificed tomorrow. If there's a time where a big club is going to get sacrifices tomorrow, after we leave Stamford Bridge, that bridge will belong to City. It will be the second Etihad. What we're going to do to Chelsea tomorrow will be unforgivable. I'm telling you, Doku is going to dunk on these guys. I was watching the game between Spurs and Chelsea, and Spurs were down to 10 men, and Chelsea could not score against Spurs, who were down to 10 men. And every time Spurs had a set piece, Chelsea were poor. The football match between Chelsea and Spurs was pathetic. This is what I told people last week. I said, this Spurs team, stop hyping them. Stop hyping this Spurs team, because this Spurs team are not as good as they think they are. I'm going to say this again. I told people last week, stop hyping this Spurs team because they're not as good as they are. I knew that Wolves are going to win that game. That high line Spurs are playing is not good. But look, Chelsea had 11 men on the pitch. They still failed to slap Spurs. Yes, they scored 4-1, but the match was poor. Guys in the chat, tell me, did you enjoy that match between Spurs and Chelsea? Or that was one of the most worst quality of football you've ever seen in the Premier League? So, guys, I'm not scared of Chelsea. Some people are scared of Chelsea or give them a chance. No, we're going to cook Chelsea. Cucurella is going to cut off his hair tomorrow. Doku is going to have Cucurella on toast tomorrow. Even if Jack plays, we're going to grill them. I don't see any of that defender stopping Haaland. Who's going to stop Haaland in that Chelsea team? Anyway, let's go. Let's not just keep talking, guys. Thank you for sticking on, guys. There's a lot of you like the vid, like the vid, like the vid. I appreciate most of you, because regardless, even if I go quiet, most of you are still coming back and watching the channel, which is amazing. I'll try my best to do a show a week if I get time, which would be good. It might actually get things going, a show a week for those guys who are addicted to watching these shows, which is amazing. Anyway, let's move on. So Chelsea versus Man City tomorrow, 3 p.m. Tell me what time it is in your country, so we can know what time you're going to be watching this game. But let's move on to the table. So, regardless the fact that Arsenal beat Burnley today, City are still number one at the top of the table with 27 points. I think it's the goal difference that is making us sit on top of the table. Even after we lost, and Arsenal have only lost one, they've drawn 3 times. I remember when teams were in the same situation, Liverpool, they drew so many times, but they didn't lose much times. It's the fact that draws actually affect you a lot. That's the reason why we are still top. So tomorrow, after we cook Chelsea, I'm not scared of Chelsea. So I'm going to say, after we cook Chelsea tomorrow, we are definitely going to stay top of the table. We just have to make sure that the gap becomes bigger, because if we cook Chelsea tomorrow, or when we cook, let me repeat this, when we cook Chelsea tomorrow, when we cook Chelsea tomorrow, we are going to be 3 points above, because if Liverpool win, they are going to go to 27 points also. And Liverpool is the team I'm watching right now. Believe it or not, I'm watching Liverpool. I don't care about
Liverpool play early kickoff. They play earlier than us. So we have to wait and see what they do.
There's the echo, Adam. Are you watching this while you're recording?
No, I'm not.
Okay, that's better. You fraud. Welcome, you fraud. I can still hear echo anyway. But anyway, let's move on. So basically, as I said, I think we are going to slap Chelsea tomorrow. But I was just looking at the table, how the table is going. I don't like those 2 L's. I don't know why we lost. We lost to Arsenal, then we lost to Wolves. I didn't like that bomb in time. But still, no, we're good. Spurs got choked. Okay, so now let's move away from this and go to the official page and check the head-to-head of Chelsea versus Man City, so we can see what we're dealing with here, because this is not the same Chelsea team that we've cooked in the past. I mean, this is the worst Chelsea team. This Chelsea team stinks. I'm not jinxing. Daniel, we're here to talk facts. Let's not be afraid of this Chelsea team. I'm not jinxing anything. These guys are doo-doo. These are straight doo-doo. They're dusted. Chelsea want us to play with 9 men to have a chance, but that's the thing. I'm not scared of Chelsea. I wasn't even scared of Man United. Last weekend, people were scared of United. I said we're going to dunk on United, and we dunked on United. We are going to dunk on this Chelsea team. It's going to be unforgivable what we're going to do to this dusted Chelsea team. Man, this team is finished. This team, Adam, are you scared of this Chelsea team? If Adam is still with us. Okay, let's see how the form guide says. So far, look, Chelsea haven't been so bad. They played against Fulham, they won. They played against Burnley, they won. Burnley hasn't won any game this season. They've been shit. They played against Arsenal, they drew 2-2. And then they played against Brentford, they lost, they got dusted by Brentford. They played against Spurs and they won. That's the recent game that made everybody sleep. City lost against Wolves, we lost against Arsenal. We beat Brighton, which is a very good team. We beat United, another dusted, finished team. and then we slapped Bournemouth, which is another team at the bottom. So both teams are coming very good. But to be honest with you, if we were to talk about a team that's better right now, Man City is way better than this Chelsea team, because I think Chelsea is just lucky. I think they're just lucky so far. If you look at the stats, the Man City players are top of the stats. Goals. If you talk about goals, Haaland is at the top of the goal list between these two teams with 11 goals. And then Michael Jackson, aka Nicholas Jackson, is five goals, and Alvarez 4. If you go to assists, Doku, my boy Doku, Super Doku, has got five assists. And then the best player with the most passes is Rodri. Big up to Thiago Silva for having high passes. And tackles is Conor Gallagher, of course. That's all he's good at, tackles. Nothing else. Let's move on. In the past, so obviously, we started 2021. City lost Chelsea 2-1. That's 2021. The same 2021, we beat them 1-0 at their home. And then 2022, we beat them 1-0 at home. Again, we went to Stamford Bridge. 2023, we beat them 1-0. And then we beat them 1-0 again at home. So basically, we beat them at home. Now we're playing them away. I think this is going to be more than a 1-0 game. I think this Chelsea team is going to be slapped, as I repeat. But anyway, let's move on to other facts. Injuries. It looks like John Stones is out again. But Pep Guardiola said in the press that John Stones is not going to be out for long, which is good news. To be honest with you, I was a bit disappointed to hear from Pep Guardiola that he doesn't trust Josko Vadio as a defender who would play that same role as John Stones. I don't know if you heard this, Adam. I don't know if Adam is still with us because he's just silent in the background. Yeah, go ahead, Adam. Yeah, he's quiet again. Okay, Patrick, don't jinx us.
Can you hear me now? It's a lot better now, Patrick.
Yeah, go ahead, speak.
Yeah. What was the question, sir?
I was saying I was watching the press, and Pep Guardiola was asked if Josko can play that John Stones role. He said, "No, I don't think so. He hasn't shown me in training."
You know what it is as well. It's too early days of to chuck him in that style to play that system. Say maybe after he's played like several games or so, and then he's got the understanding of it. Yeah, but to just say chuck him into a game and expect it to work is a bit impossible, you know.
I think if he focused with him, I think that's the only defender that's capable of doing it. That Akanji thing doesn't work. Am I the only one who thinks Akanji in midfield doesn't work?
No, look, Akanji is not that bad. He's not that bad, but
in midfield, when he's playing that midfield role.
Look, he's not that bad at it. But my thing with Akanji is, even Carl will tell you, is that when he somewhat says he is in the defense, it's nothing against him, but he tends to have a brain fart.
Yeah.
Like he just lacks the concentration
and focus,
like in the key moments. But once he's on playing as as a right back or somewhere, yeah, he tends to not make the mistakes. But it just weirdly enough is that when he's just put in that centre back role, he just lacks that concentration in the key moments of a game where you need your defenders to be crucial and concentrating.
Yeah, that's why he needs Diaz sometimes. Okay, we have to deal with the HH jinx. No, I'll be there. I'll be there, Daniel. I'll deal with that jinx of a board man. We are 38 games unbeaten with Rodri. Man, Rodri is incredible. Without Rodri, we stink. We watched the 2 games without Rodri. City fans, chat, tell me in the chat, guys. I think without Rodri, which everybody in the chat who thinks that without Rodri we are better. We're not better without Rodri. We stink. We stink and we stank.
You know what it is, Patrick? I saw a video on on YouTube. It said that Rodri is by far City's most important player.
He is.
And then at first I was thinking, there's other players who are also key as well. But looking at all the facts that they said in that video, I sat back and I said, you know what, Rodri is the key to everything about City. The way that we play, the way Just like look at the 2 games that he wasn't there. We complete actually the 3 games that he wasn't there. We lost all 3.
We did, and we lost all the 2 that he wasn't there. Remember the
Yeah,
Arsenal game and the Wolves game.
the
So
Arsenal game and the Wolves
we,
game.
yeah, without Rodri, we stink. So guys, look, we're gonna move fast. Those are the recent meetings. I still think we're gonna smoke Chelsea. I'm not gonna be scared of Chelsea, guys. I'm sorry, I can't. If we don't dunk on Chelsea with at least 3 goals above, I think the team is not serious. Without Pep, we stink. Yeah, we're gonna stink soon. Don't worry, O'Neil. We're gonna stink soon. If Pep goes, we're gonna stink. But anyway, let's be positive. Okay, so guys, let's move on to the lineup. As always, all of us predict the lineup and we never get it right, but we still do this because it's part of the game. La says Vadio is 21 years old and has been in City for 3 months. Comparing him to John Stones, who's been in the team for 8. What the heck? No, we're not comparing. We're just saying if there's a ball playing defender, get this right. I'm not comparing to John Stones. I'm saying if there's a ball playing defender in our team right now, ball playing defender who is close to John Stones is him. Ball playing, not the role that John Stones plays. I just believe Vadio, if taught right, if he stays long at City and he's taught the right way, ball playing defender is Vadio. I think after John Stones, the best ball playing defender we have is Josko. I don't think anybody else is better than Josko on the ball apart from John
You,
Stones as a
you
defender.
know which play I would have said loved to say if he had say stayed. That would have I would have loved to say somewhat say tried in that John Stones role was
Laporte.
Laporte. Laporte.
Yeah, Laporte was also good on the ball. Laporte was good
Laporte
on the
was
ball.
Laporte was
Yeah, yeah,
fantastic. I think
yeah. Because
Laporte
because
for me, yeah,
Diaz, Ake, and Akanji stink on the ball.
for me, yeah, I know people are gonna say this is over the top, but for me, I always regarded Laporte as the best left-sided centre back in world football and in the Premier League.
No, he
I don't
was.
see
He
I don't
he
see
was.
no other left-footed centre back that's better than Laporte in the Premier League and in the world. But
Yeah,
he
he was.
wanted
He
he
was.
wanted a new challenge.
Nah, he didn't want a new challenge. He wanted money. Let's not lie. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to the lineup. The lineup is straightforward and simple. John Stones is injured. That's the only injury right now. Edison is going to be in goal unless he ate some spicy food and is not feeling well. The same as Akanji. We all know what Akanji. You think we didn't see you, Adam? When Akanji said he doesn't want to play, obviously he was having issues with diarrhea. But this guy thought he didn't see him. Okay, so Mr. Obviously, Walker is playing this game because we know they've got Raheem the Dream Sterling, who is a Finnish player right now. Now, looking at the fact that John Stones is injured, Adam, who are you playing in this game?
You know it is. I think the the defense picks itself is going to be Walker, Diaz, and Aka- Akanji in the defense. But I know I don't like playing Akanji. I don't like playing Akanji in the defense. But when weirdly, when he is when he is playing with Diaz, he doesn't say tend to make that many mistakes. But I preferably would have liked uh, Akanji on the right, but as a right back. But I know Walker's gonna play there. And on the left,
It's Josko, because
I
Josko
wouldn't
rested in the last game.
just go, but I wouldn't be surprised knowing Pep. Yeah, he starts Ake, or he could probably potentially say start Ake with Diaz as the centre back pairing. But I think Josko will start ahead of
Yeah,
Ake.
because Josko was on the bench, wasn't he? Josko was on the bench. Josko was on the bench.
Yeah,
Guys in the chat, let us know. Guys in the chat, get involved. Just don't be watching there while you're licking your lips and eating your fufu. Yeah, let's get on here. Let's get on. Yeah, these guys over here, get involved. I see there's a lot of you watching. If not, then I'm gonna put Josko as a right back. If that's the case. Anyway, let's go. So Josko this side. I think Josko is going. So it's good. This is going to be the thing. You don't even mind if Ake was the left back and it's
yeah.
Josko and Diaz down the middle,
But
but I haven't seen him trusting Josko in the centre back area.
you know that the player that I could see playing next potentially that
Yeah,
John
Alex.
Stones role.
Yeah,
Yeah,
big up to
for
Alex, man.
me
Big
it
up to
could
Alex. How you
be
doing, man?
Patrick. You know who the player that I'm thinking that could probably play that role
It's going to
next
be
to Rodri.
Akanji. He's going
I
to
think
throw in Akanji. That's what he's
it
going
could
to
be a
do.
Akanji. No, it could be a Kanji, but for some odd reason, something just the name that is popping up to me
Nico Lewis.
is no, not Rick. Yeah, Rico Lewis, and the other one is Kovacic.
Kovacic. Against Chelsea.
No, because you know why I say no in Pep. Yeah,
Yep.
he's probably gonna do that. But the one that I feel like is most likely gonna say somewhat do is Rico Lewis.
Yeah, guys in the chat,
But
get
then,
involved. Get involved.
but
Who do you
then
think is going to
Patrick,
play? Uh,
then the argument with that, yeah, I think he's probably gonna play Rico Lewis. To be honest with you,
Nah, I don't think we're seeing. I don't think we're seeing Lewis. I know I'd like to see Lewis in this, but okay. Let's. Alex says yes, yes, boys. How you doing? How you doing, Alex? Man, big up to you. Big up to you,
but
guys. Like the video. Let's continue doing this. Let's predict this lineup.
you know,
Basically, man. Silva is in form. Adam, I don't see Silva is gonna be dropped.
yeah, let's see what happens. But knowing Pep is
This line, look,
unpredictable
no, no, no.
sometimes.
Let's be honest. This lineup is straightforward. Apart from the fact that John Stones is
I
injured.
no, Patrick. I know. I would say that Silva will start, but knowing Pep, yeah,
Mm.
he's probably gonna do something different to what we do. Because I know, I agree with you that it will be say Rodri and Bernardo, but knowing Pep, he's most likely gonna say do something opposite than what we do.
You cannot drop Bernardo right now. He's
No,
on
no,
top
no, no.
form.
For me,
I know that's a
Bernardo,
good lineup.
Bernardo is
Yeah.
undroppable. But I think Bernardo will start there next to Rodri.
Okay, cool. So, guys in the chat, Daniel says the same. Looks like it's very similar. Says similar to what we're all looking at. So that is that. Let me even read this comment here. So it says Bernardo Rodri. Okay, Rodri, Bernardo Alvarez in midfield. That's true. Ederson, Walker, Kanji, Diaz, Vadio, Rodri, Bernardo Alvarez. Yeah, same lineup I'm going for. So guys,
You know what it is, Patrick? To be
it's
honest with you,
straightforward.
I will,
Would you
Patrick.
play
To
Jack
be honest
Grealish in
with
this
you,
game?
yeah, I was just about to say that, Patrick. To be honest with you, I agree with that lineup, but the only thing that I could probably say Pep doing is say resting Doku and bringing
Doku,
in Jack Grealish.
Doku did not play the last game. He came in for 7
Ah,
minutes.
yeah, but I don't know. He could look. Doku could start, but
What are you
actually no,
resting Doku? What
no,
are you resting
no. You
Doku
know
for
what?
though?
No, you know why I feel like Doku will in second force. You know why I feel like Doku will start because Doku is
Yeah.
gonna potentially be coming up against Cucurella. So I could understand why.
No, I think Doku is going against James.
No, I swear
Doku
he's
is on
on.
the left. So
Yeah,
the left
yeah,
winger goes against the right
yeah.
back.
So,
Yeah.
but you know Doku how he is. He's probably gonna interchange with whomever is on the right, like what he was doing with
Foden.
Jack and with
Foden.
Jack, because him and Jack, I think which game was it? They were interchanging sides. So Doku is comfortable in both sides. So we just wait and see.
Okay. Alex says Akanji is going to play. And Daniel says front three will be Grealish, Haaland, Foden. Why? I thought Doku was rested. Tell me why. You know what? You know what? Let me put a vote here. I'm going to put a vote so people can vote.
Patrick,
Let's all vote here.
Do a poll in the comment and let's see what people think.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to put a poll. I'm going to put a poll in the comment. Who do you want at left wing? Do you want Doku, or do you want Doku, or do you want Doku? Let's see. Let me see. Oh shoot. Yeah, let me see what the chat says. Let's see what the chat says. Because let's just see what the chat says. So there is the poll, guys. The poll has started. Vote. Who do you want on the left wing? Do you want Doku on the left wing, or do you want Alvarez? No, not Alvarez. Do you want Grealish or Doku on the left wing? So let us know, guys. Let us know. Get voting. Let's see how the voting is going to go. Vote in the poll. Let's see. Who do you want? Do you want Grealish or do you want Doku in the left wing? We'll see after that when we're done with that poll. That's when we're going to put a left winger. Guys, there's a lot of you watching in the chat. Like the video and also vote. Who do you want as a left winger? Do you want Grealish or do you want Doku? You're looking for speed or you're looking for flair? Please tell us, guys. Tell us how you feel. You're looking for.
Wait, Patrick, I've got a different argument. Let's play devil's advocate. Yeah, since people are saying they want Jack, let's play this devil's advocate. Let's say, Foden plays behind. What was it? Haaland, and then you move Doku to the right, and then Jack is on the left. So somewhat you say
What?
you've got a balance. So you somewhat say
So no,
you've
no,
got
no,
the
no, no. So
balance
so you're
of.
telling, so you're benching
So you
Alvarez.
got the balance. He can come off. Yeah, he can come on like say around there for say Foden or somebody later on. Why I say you could have somewhat say some people are saying they want Doku and some people are saying yeah, uh, Jack Grealish. You can have in a sense. I feel that's the only way you can fit both of them. Where if you want to, you
Wait,
play
wait, wait,
Jack on
wait,
the
wait, wait, wait.
left, and then
Let
you
me
play
get
Doku
this.
on the right.
Wait, let me get this. So you
Yeah.
are benching Alvarez.
No, I'm not benching Alvarez. What I'm saying is, look, the argument that some people are saying is that they would want Doku, and I'm saying the only way I could see that potentially say happening,
Yeah.
it means that Alvarez will potentially say have to drop onto the bench. If some people are saying
Yeah,
that they want say
but
one of the two or either both of them, because that's the only way I can see somehow you fit. Yeah, Jack. Yeah, if you want the control from Jack, but at the same time you want
yeah.
the dynamism or the threat of Doku. Yeah, is that you move
Okay.
Doku to the right. So that's the argument I'm saying. That's how I feel like you could fit both of them, but I don't know how Pep is gonna do it.
Do you see that happening yourself personally, or you're just playing devil's advocate, isn't it?
For me, I don't see it happening, but I'm just playing devil's advocate because I know some people are gonna say they want Doku and some are gonna say they want Jag. But why I
Mm-hmm.
said let's play devil's advocate, yeah, is
You know, as bad
how
as I
would
say we're
you
gonna snap.
how would you fit both of them into the starting lineup? That's the argument that some people will say to you.
I, I don't know. I just feel like as much as we feel that as much as we feel Chelsea are a dusted team and they are finished, and Chelsea are probably one of the worst teams in the top six, and they're just lucky for the results stuff. God, because that team is shit. To be honest with you, Chelsea is a shit team right now. They're horrible. Raheem is finished. The guy looks like he's a shadow of himself. Palmer keeps scoring the penalties, and people
You
think
know,
that because
Patrick, you
he's
know what's
scoring
funny
pems. Yeah, go
with
ahead. Yeah,
Chelsea?
yeah.
Cole Palmer, who like barely played that much games for City, is their best
Mm-hmm.
player. That says a lot. A kid that's saying barely kicked that much football here for City is your best
Because the
player.
team sucks.
Was
Because
was
because
was
Chelsea sucks, yeah.
one of your top earners in Raheem Sterling isn't performing. You got others that are top earners at that club and are doing
Yeah,
sorry for my language,
yeah,
doing nothing.
yeah. Because it's quite simple, man. Guys, keep voting. I said who should play left wing, Grealish or Doku. So far, it's 75% on Doku and 25% on Grealish. Where are the Grealish fan? Where are the Grealish fans? Come on, vote Grealish fans. We are joined by Pitch Points, aka Mr. Gondorodian, aka Cow. Cow, how you doing this lovely evening?
I'm well, thank you. I'm sorry, I just left. My son had a tournament, so he had 2 games. I just left his game now. Sorry, I'm late.
Nah, big up. No, big up, man. There's nothing. I was just telling the chat and the viewers and everybody that I have no fear of Chelsea, and I think we're going to slap them 3+ goals.
I agree with you. If we play to our level, we slap them. There's no question.
Yeah. So, what did you think? What did you think of these comments? Obviously, Adam has already given me his opinion on them. When somebody was talking to somebody on Twitter, and he said he's going to ask Pep about Josko because some said he feels Josko is the second best ball playing defender we have, and he can play that John Stones role. When Pep was asked, he says Josko hasn't shown him he hasn't shown him in training that he can play that role. What do you think? Do you think?
Yeah, he's right. I mean, it takes time. It takes time to adapt to that position. So it takes a lot of time. So he's right. It takes a lot of time. There's no surprise. I think, listen, you know who I think is going to play the Stones role? Should play the Stones role? It should be Rodri. Let Rodri play the Stones role and then play Bernardo Central. Simple. Yeah. Remember, Rodri played centre back for Spain in the Euros.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So play Rodri in the Stones role and let Bernardo float to the middle.
Yeah, but do you think we can afford
Rodri, they rotate?
Do you think we can afford missing Rodri sometimes in that midfield?
Of course we can. It's not missing, Patrick. It's with the ball, right? We becomes the midfield and we have 75% possession.
Yeah.
Without the ball, he becomes a defender. Simple. Then Bernardo drops to the number 6. Simple. That's the solution. That is the solution. It's Rodri and Bernardo, right? In
Mm-hmm.
possession, he becomes that floating tennis.
Carl, you're cutting out.
Yeah,
Is
you're
it?
cutting out. Your internet is breaking. Your internet is becoming a brick. So we'll give you a few minutes. Your internet is cutting out, Carl. Your internet is
Hello?
cutting out. Yeah, you're back, but your internet was cutting out. You were sounding like
Okay.
Robocop. Anyway, let me see.
Yeah,
Alvarez has
I'm
been
driving
our
right
best
now, so I
player
can't
this
really
season.
hear. I'll just watch on YouTube, guys. Sorry, I'm just going to another game.
Oh, okay, go. Big up for coming on, Carl. Big up for coming. Adam, on your you are serious, bro. Alvarez is undroppable. Are you serious, bro? Alvarez is undroppable. Players did not play midweek. Will play this game. If you know Pep, you know it. That is true. Alvarez has been our best player this season. True. Alvarez has been quiet the last few games. Yeah, but he's been cooking. Apart from scoring goals, but he's been cooking a bit. Never has made a team like Chelsea. Chelsea stink. Fair. I'm telling
No,
you,
but
Chelsea
Patrick,
stink. I'm not understanding, but they stink. You go ahead, yeah.
Patrick, you know what I said? I know people wouldn't agree with what I said, but why I said that I made that argument is because there will be, say, divide there where some people will say to you, oh, they want the control as well at the same time.
Yeah.
They also want that the control from what Jack offers
Where so
defensively.
far
Why?
it's 50. So far the votes are 50-50. It's
I
50-50
know that's what I'm
between
saying to you.
Jack
But
Grealish.
at the same, that's what I'm saying to you. But at the same time, there's people that want the threat of Doku. So that's why I
Yeah.
said I somewhat say played the devil's advocate and said, yeah, the only way I could see someone say seeing that happening is someone's gonna have to drop. And who would it be?
Yeah.
And that's what I said.
Yeah. Let me,
And that's what I said. Somewhat said I could see it being Alvarez, but I don't think he will be dropped. But I mean, one of them will start. Either Jack or Doku will start on the left.
yeah. Cool. Let me talk to the chat. The chat. There's about 20 of you right now watching this live. 20 of you, and there's only 8 likes. Let's stop this scumbag behavior. I have been letting you guys go for a while, so now I'm going to become like what the other YouTubers. Like the video. There's 20 of you. Don't be a scumbag. I'm looking at you. You with the phone. You on the TV. Just don't be watching this for free. Put that like. A like is free. It's not like you're paying for a like. So like the video. Like the video. Right now, stop watching, like the video, and come back. And also, there's a vote there. We've got votes so far 50-50 on Jack Grealish and I was about to say Goku. Doku. If you know Dragon Ball Z. Doku. But like the video, guys. We cannot have 9 likes when there's about 25 of you watching. That's rubbish, isn't it, Adam? This guy is just. Do you know what? Let me tell you something. The guy who's not liking, get out. Get out and go to bed right now. Go to bed. Always watching free content. That's scabby. Okay, let me like this. It says, hi Carl, how you doing? It says, who's gonna play Rodri then? I think he's trying to say Rodri will be like a force center back. It will be like a force center back. And now there's 26 of you watching the video, and there's still 9 likes. This is now pissing me off. I'm going to find you guys. Adam, tell these guys. I'll make this personal now. Okay, you guys are experimenting too much. It's really simple lineup. It's a simple lineup. These guys don't know me, Adam. They don't know me. I'll take this personal. These guys. No, I'm serious. You know what I've been watching? I've been watching a lot of YouTubers. They're very aggressive with likes. I'm not aggressive, but these guys are taking advantage of my kindness. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to the channel. We've had enough, isn't it, Adam? 2 years of this.
Yeah, Patrick, you know I know this is off topic, but I know people are gonna say, "Oh, look what Tottenham that game against Chelsea, yeah, they somewhat played into Chelsea's hand by playing that ridiculous highline
But he
of
still plays
theirs."
that highline. You know that he still plays that highline. He played it
No, but
today
Patrick,
against Wolves. Yeah.
but Patrick, you gotta understand, you play that highline, but you got at the same time make sure it works, because if it doesn't, it's gonna cost you. And look at the two games that where it's cost them. The Chelsea game, they lost 4-1. Even though that, for me, that Chelsea game could have and should have been at least 6. Jackson should have scored at least 4 goals or even 5 goals. But the guy missed several chances. Raheem
Because
Sterling.
how many times should I say it's a Adam? Chelsea are a shit team. I'm sorry, guys. Some people think this is a bad team. Chelsea are not a good team. They're bad.
No, but Patrick, yes, I know they're a bad team. But as a footballer, you should do the fundamentals. If you can't put the ball in the back of the net, then sorry for my language, but how the fuck are you a footballer? It's the same thing with Trent. Yeah, he's great going forward, but he can't do the basics and defend. So what the hell is the use of him if you can't do the basics in my eyes?
Okay, cool. So we have ended the poll, and it's 50-50 between Jack fans and Doku fans to go who's going to play as the left winger. Now, it's quite funny that there's now 30 of you in the chat, 30 of you watching in the chat, but some of you frauds are still not liking the video. We'll see. We'll see next time when we start exposing frauds that don't like videos. Okay, let's go. This Cow is a genius. Yeah, Cow is a manager. He does coaching. We're gonna go on with the lineup today. Edison, yeah, it's quite simple. Daniel, it's a quite simple lineup. Either Akanji will play the John Stones role, or Pep will invert Foden from right wing into midfield, and Walker will hold the width on the right. This guy is cooking, man. Daniel is cooking. Give us some of this knowledge of yours. You're cooking. I like that. Yeah, you like the video. Big up to you for liking the video. For those who are not liking the video, have shame. Shame on you. Shame on you. Like and subscribe. Okay, Grant, let's move on anyway. It says Doku. So Des says Doku. So look, I don't know about you, Adam. Grealish has impressed me recently. He's become our most creative player. Am I wrong to say that? Even though people are not scoring, it's not up to him. It's just players are not scoring, but he's become one of the most creative players we have.
You know, Jack has been creating chances, but the people that are not taking their chances in front of goal. Take the United game. Jack could have and should have had at least 3 assists,
five or 3,
or even 5 assists. Yeah, even Bournemouth as well. He should. Even the Bournemouth game and the the young boys game. He should have had some assists there, but due to some players not being able to convert the goal, Jack didn't get the assist. But other than that, he had a good game, and that's the Jack Grealish from last season.
Haaland is going to have fun tomorrow with that defense. I'm telling you, he's going to cook. That Chelsea defense is going to cook.
Patrick, I would not be surprised if Haaland scores at least a hat trick, minimum a hat trick.
Nah, he's coming away with a 3-piece. He's coming away with a 3-piece. I am not a fraud. I immediately no, I know about you, Daniel, but there's some people in the background who are not liking the video, who don't like the videos. But I see most of you watching. Like, there was a video we did, Adam, for Cancelo. It got 3,000 viewers. 3,000 viewers. And then there's another video, it got 2,000 viewers. The likes were low, but people keep coming back. So if you're coming back, that means
which one was that one? Was that the one where I was insulting Cancelo?
Yeah, the one Cancelo says goodbye, Cancelo. We did a video where he was going to Bayern. Let me actually check. Let me check. Let me check. I think we did a video that we were saying goodbye to Cancelo.
You know, it's Patrick.
That video cooked very well. It cooked.
You know, it's Patrick. People love a bit of drama. You're a certain YouTube channel. You know by their names. I'm not gonna say the name. They like to clickbait.
No, but
you probably know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. We don't do that here. Here we just speak the honest truth, and we just cook when we need to cook. Let me see this. Yeah, there was a Cancelo video. I think we said goodbye to Cancelo. I think most of us were pissed off in that video. Let's be honest. I remember that video. I think a lot of people were not happy. Our resident Professor Gundo was also not happy in that video. Oh, actually, believe it or not, that video went to 6K now, Adam. 6K viewers. So it went to 6K viewers. The likes went up. Pick up. So wait. Chat. Now I see. So
I think you talking about it. Yeah, everyone's got to. I think you talking about it. Everyone's got to like that, and they're not liking this.
Yeah. Wait. Let me show you this video. Chat, I'm now disappointed. So this channel has got viewers. My channel has got viewers, but the thing is, I think they stay silent. Do you know what I mean? I think most of my viewers stay silent. Let's debug this. Look at this video, Adam. Do you see the video, Adam? Can you see it on the page?
Yeah, I see it.
So look at this video, Adam. Do you see the views on this video? It's
Yeah, I
about
see it.
6,332 views, 637
It's
likes.
600 and something.
Where are these people? Where are you hiding?
A lot.
Where
I
are
think
you
a lot of
hiding?
them are from. To be honest with you, I
Look
think a lot of
here.
them are probably on Twitter, watching from
6,332.
Twitter.
No, no, no,
But
no. This
Patrick,
is
some
on
of them could
YouTube.
be on Twitter.
Like, look at all these comments. So you're telling me that just because Cancelo's leaving, is this how much we hate Cancelo, chat? Hey, in the chat, is this how much we hate Cancelo? I think we hate Cancelo so much, Adam. People hate Cancelo. So the time when we said Cancelo is off to Bayern, and this is a 50-minute video, that means it's a long-ass video. About 637 people liked the video. 6,332 people watched the video. That's January this year. Okay, so I see what you want. You want us to cook people. I see this is what they want, Adam. They want us to be cooking. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to do another episode of Let Me Cook. We're going to do another episode of Let Me Cook because I'm about to cook Spurs. We're going to cook Spurs. We're going to cook some of these frauds from Chelsea, Man United, who are struggling right now. But anyway, guys, let's move on. Let's go back to the lineup. I'm very impressed by that. People who are viewing, big up to you. 6,332 views is a lot of views and 600 likes. Thank you for that, guys. I am now happy. I see there's a lot of you. I'm just going to be consistent. I think that's the problem. I'm never here majority of the time. So maybe some people get pissed off. Okay, let's move on. Obviously, Foden is in form, Adam, and I'm pretty sure you're not going to disagree with this.
No, I don't think Foden will be dropped. Foden would definitely start.
So you definitely, one more time, people in the chat, you definitely want us so you definitely want us to drop Doku for this game. This is the last one, guys. Okay.
What was the numbers
Okay.
on the vote, on the poll?
50-50. Let me read this. I'm not the fool I liked immediately. 4-0 to City, no matter the lineup. Big up to you. Grealish and Doku have been cooking the last games. I don't care who starts on the left. Me too. Pat, we need to sign Paqueta. This guy is cooking since we wanted to sign him. I need the Brazilian dance. I told people.
But Patrick, on that topic,
yeah.
what Daniel was saying about Paqueta, I don't, generally speaking, I don't think we'll sign him in January because you know why I say we wouldn't sign him in January?
Because he's got the release clause in
it's
September.
active in June, the release clause, the 85 million. So if anything, if we're gonna go to get him in January,
it's that dance.
West Ham are gonna.
How does he do that dance?
West Ham.
How does he do
for me,
that?
West Ham
How
are
does he
gonna.
do that dance?
I don't know, but for me, yeah, West Ham are gonna ask more than 100 million in January. So it doesn't make sense. You'd rather just wait until June, get him for the 85 million, then rather than pay over the odds for him when you can just wait a few months and get him in June. You know.
That's what I say. Daniel, let me speak for a minute. I'm gonna speak now for a minute. You guys, I have been cooking for 2 years. Isn't it, Adam? I have promised Adam a BMW. I haven't bought it for him. I'll buy him very soon. I promised him a wheelbarrow. I bought him the wheelbarrow, but I haven't paid him since he's been on this channel. Big up to you, Adam, for working for free. God will bless you. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, let's not start this. People think we're serious. They'll think we're having
Patrick
money.
has me on 0-hour contract, man.
I know.
He's been making me slaving around.
I know, Adam. They'll think that we're also having beef with money, because a lot of people are having beef with money. These YouTube channels are having beef with money, so they'll think we're also having beef with money.
Yeah, I just do it for fun and the joy of talking with a friend,
Yeah, that's what people should do. So you know what? Paqueta. Let me talk about Paqueta. I told people about Paqueta. Remember, Adam, I was singing about Paqueta. This guy, the reason why City want him is creativity. This guy is very creative. I'm going to say it again. The reason why Man City wanted Paqueta is because he's creative. But some of you people, you know what makes me laugh? Why are some people so aggressive? Remember when I did the Alvarez video, Adam, and you told me you couldn't join because I think you were at work. I did the Alvarez video. I was off that time. I even have it on my page if you want to go. I was hyping Alvarez. Do you remember what they told me, Adam, in the comments? Stop hyping this guy. He's from Argentina. Remember? The comments are there. Stop hyping
Patrick?
This guy. Yeah.
Patrick, you know what it is? The Alvarez one, yeah. Me and Carl will give you credit because genuinely speaking, me and Carl, we were also laughing at you and we said, I was saying, me and Carl was saying, he's a CFG. Yeah, we said, maybe he's probably going to go to Girona or one of the City Football Group clubs, yeah. But we never thought, that he would light it up like what he's doing, you know.
He's one of the best midfielders we have, and he's the best player we have this season. To be honest with you, if we're talking about we're taking it seriously, okay. So let's keep on to continue reading these comments. Big up, Patrick, my brother. We missed you. Big up, man. I'm back full time. What's that AV? Adam, look at the AV.
YouTube never fails to. I tell you, Patrick, YouTube never fails to entertain.
Yeah, man, bigger. These people are greedy, wallahi. Man, these are greedy. For some people are greedy. They don't want to like the videos. People are greedy. They want to like it when we are cursing Cancelo. So me and Adam, this is what they want. So me and Adam will be swearing in our videos because this is what you guys want. We'll be cursing in our videos, and we're going to be evil from now on. Anyway, let's move on to this. There's a comment here from they say liking the video is free. It takes 1 second, but these people act like it costs them money and they have to work for it 8 hours. Frauds, man. I've got a show, by the way. It's called Let Me Cook. I might rebrand my Football and Chill channel. I've got somebody who wants to do football content with me. Adam also be joining. All these guys be joining. I might rebrand it, and in that football channel, all we will be doing is freestyling and talking about every football team. So we're going to laugh at Ten Hag every day because it's good to laugh at Ten Hag. Switched. Okay, big up, Patrick, my brother. We missed you. Big up to you, man. Nam. Philip Waterforden is baller. Hi, Patrick. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Continue, man. How you doing? Chelsea fans are confident they can get their draw. What draw? The only draw they're going to get. I was about to say something, but I may not say it. Patrick, do you take Musiala links to City serious? I think it's a lie. I think his agent is bringing those rumors so that he can get more money. I'm telling you, there's no way Bayern Munich, I repeat, there's no way Bayern Munich can give City Musiala, who's one of the best youth players for a long time. What do you think, Adam?
No, but why I say, look, I'm going to make an argument. Why? Look, take the Tony Cruz situation. He wanted the rise. Yeah, he wanted, I think, to get around 10 million euros a season. But Bayern Munich didn't want to give him that. So what is to say there's a scenario there where, let's just say, Bayern Munich don't say give what Jamal Musiala and his agent feel like was adequate, because listen, they're looking at say Harry Kane. I think he has 2 years left. A lot of their players have 2 years left on their contract. I think Leroy Sané as well. Yeah. But these guys are looking at what Harry Kane on what I think allegedly apparently on around 415k a week. Yeah. So I could understand why there's someone saying listen, if he's on say around there, I want something similar or something that I feel like that's adequate. So I could see there could be a chance where Jamal Musiala ends up leaving Bayern Munich.
I don't know, man. I think they'll give him the money. I think they would give him the money. They would give him the money. If it happened, they'll give him the money. I don't see, like I repeat, I don't see. But I'm telling you, I don't see them giving him to City.
But then Patrick, the issue with that is then Patrick, if they do that, then other players are gonna do the same scenario, because if you give it to one, then the others are gonna demand the same thing. Because listen, if you say you give, let's just say you give Jamal Musiala around say 300k, yeah, because I think he's not on that much, around like say I don't know how much he is, but I think it's like 90k. Or you can check now.
But do you man? I don't. But think about it, man. Musiala is one of the biggest talents that has come from Bayern for a long time. There is no way they're gonna give Musiala to City.
That's what I'm saying to you. But Patrick, that's what I said to you. The same thing was with Tony Cruz. He was one of their best players, but they were not willing to give him what say they felt like it was adequate. No, Tony Cruz. I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about Tony Cruz. He went and that's why he went to Real Madrid. So that's what I'm saying to you. There could be a scenario where Jamal Musiala does leave Bayern Munich. So that's what I'm not saying. Someone say ruling it out. I could see it happening, but at the same time, yeah. Let's just wait and see what happens, because he could end up signing a contract, because apparently I saw some reports that the only two clubs that he was to leave Bayern Munich that he would be interested in are City and Real Madrid. So he's not interested in Liverpool.
Yeah, it also goes for the same thing as it's the same thing as what you could say again. we would also call the same thing as what's his name? Kimmich coming to City, which was also bollocks. I don't believe that, man. I just wish Paqueta solves his issues. I would like Paqueta at City. Let's move on
Because
with
no,
here, man.
apparently, you know the on what's his name, Kimmich one. Apparently, it's more say that someone has like this issue with what's his name, Tuchel. Him and Tuchel somewhat say they don't get along. Apparently,
Oh, they don't. Serious.
apparently that's what some people have said.
They'll find a solution. They'll find a solution. I'm
So
gonna
you're
make
gonna
two
play.
line. No, I'm gonna make two
You're making
lineups.
you're making two
Yeah,
lineups.
yeah,
That's what I was just
I'm going.
about to ask you.
Yeah,
Because some
I'm
people
gonna
were
make.
gonna say they want Jack.
Yeah, I'm gonna make two lineups, and I'm going to download both lineups. So don't
Yeah.
worry about it, guys. I'll make one with Doku and one with Grish. Then I'm going to put it on Twitter and see how people go, so that we also move on with the bets. But for me personally, guys, because I think Jack played the last game, I think Doku starts this game. I just think Doku starts this game, and we're going to cook Chelsea. There's no way Chelsea is going to beat this team. If Chelsea beats this team, I'm going to buy a Chelsea jersey, and from now on, going forward on every stream, I am going to buy a Chelsea jersey and wear it on every stream. It would be criminal to drop points against these. Okay.
Patrick, like what? Like what Carl always says. Yeah, the only way, I don't see how Chelsea beating us. But the only way they can is if we fuck it up ourselves. That's
Is
the
that your
only
TV
way.
in the background? There's a TV in the background, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna get strikes. Kao is the right wing, and Paqueta is not only created. The guy is a workhorse. Yeah, that is true. Continue, Abdullah. Don't worry. Don't allow HH to jinx us. Okay, so it says I'm going to HH's hangout tonight. HH has lost his powers. We must, and we will beat Chelsea. Abdullah, be careful. HH is dangerous. Daniel, he tried to jinx us in the UCL final last season and it didn't work. Abdullah, what time is HH's hangout? What time is HH's hangout? Plug me in. Let me go cook that fraud. I don't get why we would sign Musiala. It doesn't make any sense. We got Alvarez, Foden, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva. When we sign Paqueta, he'll play as a 10 as well. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense for me, but I get where Adam is coming from. We're not signing Musiala. No chance. Nam says, I see Paqueta more like a Silva replacement since Bernardo Silva is close in his new contract. Guys, like the video. There's about 40 of you now. Like the video. Liking the video it doesn't cost you anything. Now, in Africa, we say, when a goat is happy, the customers are near. I repeat, in Africa, we say, when a goat is happy, the customers are near. It means that when Chelsea fans are excited, like they are excited right now, the customers are near. The customers being Man City. The HH's hangout is at 11:30. My God, man. That's the reason why I don't end up on HH's hangouts. They're very late. So as he said, in Africa, we say when the goat is happy, the customers are near. That's what's going to happen for Chelsea. They're too happy right now. We are the customers. We'll buy them out and we're going to slap them. The comment is Foden is De Bruyne's long-term successor. He is better than Musiala. I don't want Musiala. Do you know, somebody said something. I'm going to speak. City fans and the chat, agree with me if you think this is true. Like the vid, guys. As we are speaking, like the vid. Like the vid. Just like the vid. Like the vid. It's not difficult but to like the vid. You in the corner, like the vid. You watching with your mom, like the vid. You watching with your family, like the vid. Anyway, Prime, welcome to the show, Prime. As I was trying to serenade these City fans from liking the video. Anyway, so Prime, what's your thought on this game? Some of the Chelsea fans say they're going to hold a draw at least, or they're going to win because Pochettino is cooking as we speak. Jackson scored a 3-piece against the next champions of the Premier League, Spurs, who got slapped today. So what do you think this game is going to go? Do you think you guys are going to hold Stamford Bridge as a fortress, or you're going to see City come there and crucify and adopt you guys?
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me on, Patrick. Patrick, you've known me for a while, so you know that I'll be honest.
Yeah, you don't talk bullshit.
I was the first one last season to call out how bad Chelsea were going to be when I was getting shut down by Chelsea fans left, right, and center. So I'll be very honest about how I see things. I haven't personally myself, seeing Chelsea fans get gassed about this game, thinking that we could beat you guys or get a result. But maybe I haven't seen enough previews or anything to say anything. I don't know. It'll be interesting because the big games we've played this season, we played Liverpool first game. We did we did well, I guess. It was a good performance. Well, it was an okay performance. We played Arsenal. We should have demolished them, to be honest. But again, Chelsea lack of finishing, and we lost in near the end. Spurs, we won 4-1, but that should have been a lot more. We should have crucified that team. We beat Brighton in the Carabao Cup. I don't know. It's I think best case scenario for us would be getting a draw, but that would rely on not just us performing, but City missing so many chances, which you guys don't do. Eventually, you will score. I don't see you guys demolishing us. I'll be honest. Not unless you guys score like 2 goals very early. But I don't know. I think
it's a difficult game for you to predict, isn't it? It's a difficult game.
No, not really.
You know what?
No.
You know what?
I want
which
to say.
which Chelsea's going to show up? Because which Chelsea's going to show up?
I want to say 1-1, just in terms of but I think realistically, I think it'll end up being maybe 2 or 3-1. City. Assuming we score, but City, people don't give City the credit. This last year or so, you've been so solid defensively that I don't think we will get enough chances to eventually score one.
Yeah, do you know what I saw? Do you know the weakness I saw against Spurs with you guys? Every set piece was danger to you guys. What's happening? Every set piece and corner that Spurs had was dangerous to you guys.
Patrick, I'm sorry, but I know Prime is probably going to disagree with me. But from the beginning of the season, I said, yeah, Sanchez was useless. That was one of the worst buys that Chelsea could do. For me personally, I know some fans are going to disagree with me, but there were better options out there that Chelsea could have went for.
Oh no, I agree with you. I don't rate Sanchez at all. I think he would have been. I think Sorry,
Sanchez, you know why I say that, Prime? Because some of the goals, that you look at that he's conceded, you're expecting to save it, but he just lets them in like he's not like simple goals.
Adam, I agree with you. I agree. Chelsea fans were, because Chelsea fans hate Kepa so much, they will hype up any goalkeeper we bring in. They hyped. Do you remember the hype they gave Mendy? They've hyped up Mendy. They now hyped up Robert Sanchez.
And then chased him away when they were done.
Exactly. We were linked with Raya before Arsenal bought him. They were talking about how quality he is and one of the best keepers in the league. But if we were going to spend this money on Sanchez, I would rather have just kept Kepa for another season and then go and buy a proper goalkeeper next summer. But I don't know. That's the thing. Chelsea are actually quite good defensively, but I don't trust Sanchez. That game against Arsenal, he's the one that gave the ball out for Declan Rice to score, and the Trossard goal in the end, any goalkeeper saves that. If we have Ederson in goal, he saves that. Alisson saves that. Vicario at Spurs, he saves that. I just hope we continue this sort of momentum we've been going on these last few games, and we build that. I'm not expecting to beat City, but if we go in, and this is shameful to say, but if we put in a good performance, then I guess I have to be happy with it considering the circumstance. But considering the stature of the club Chelsea is, it's embarrassing to say that I'm hoping for a performance going into a big game.
Nah, man. Respect to you, man. You're always honest. Abdullah, he's saying that because of the away goal rule, but it doesn't matter for us anyway because we slapped Leipzig, Bayern, and Madrid. City will win comfortably tomorrow. Big up to you. He waffles about away goal rule tax. Patrick will start his speech on HH's channel with In Africa We Say. I already have got one for him. I already have one. It's just that, man, half 11. I don't know. Maybe I'll make it, but half 11 is too.
Patrick, I've got a question for you. Do you think Raheem Sterling will come back and score against us?
Man, if Raheem is doing nothing.
Imagine he scores and then he does an Adebayo.
There's only one person I think who can score against us. That's Cole Palmer. I think Cole Palmer is capable of scoring.
I think he's the one that I'll say the biggest threat from Chelsea. Other than
let's ask Prime.
I don't think so.
Let's ask Prime. Have you been impressed by Cole Palmer? Do you think?
But I was impressed with him last season. I remember the last few games to end the season. I think he played. Was it the second last game he started? I think on the left wing, and he impressed me. But I remember some City fans weren't impressed. I think Daps, for example, I was speaking with him, or was it someone else? And they weren't impressed by him. And I was saying that this guy looks, he looks good. He played your Community Shield against Arsenal. He comes on, he scores. Your Super Cup you guys played. He comes on, he scores. The guy looks he looks very good. And obviously with Chelsea, with the collection of attackers that we have, he looks like at least one of our best players. I don't agree that he is our player of the season. I think, in my opinion, Sterling has been better slightly, but Cole Palmer he's very good.
Isn't Cole Palmer just taking pens, stacking up on pens?
You know what is
No, I think he's been good. But I would still put Sterling ahead of him. The thing is with Sterling, right, that he should have a lot more assists. But who is our striker? Jackson. So
although Jackson is cooking, he scored a 3-piece against Spurs.
Everyone scores against Spurs. That doesn't count. Spurs are not, Chelsea always beats Spurs.
Yeah, big up to Girl RK. Big up to you for still being a member. Big up to you, Girl RK. Such a shame that Palmer left, man. But at least we got Doku. Doku is a demon, man. Now, let me.
You know what is with with Cole Palmer when he was at City. The players ahead of him, that was the issue. It was very difficult for him to start ahead of players. You've got Jack there, you've got other players there that were somewhat ahead of him in the pecking order.
Do you not think he would start this season though?
Look,
that's why I was surprised he came to Chelsea, because I was thinking Mahrez is gone. You have a chance to make that.
He wanted it himself.
I felt the same, but I felt the same as well. I felt like he could have had the chance with Mahrez leaving, but he wanted to get first team football, regular football, and he decided to go to Chelsea. And I think you know what it was as well, Patrick. City got a good offer that they couldn't refuse. So it somewhat made sense. You got an offer that you couldn't refuse. So Chelsea offered you an offer, so you can't refuse it. So
I know.
So someone say don't blame. I don't blame the club. I don't blame City for cashing in on him.
True. I'm not. I repeat this. I am not refusing 45 million for Cole Palmer from Chelsea. So I'm taking it with both hands. One of the guys over here has a super chat of €1.99. Big up to you for throwing that €1.99. That's my coffee for this Monday. Big up, guys. How do we contain Palmer and Raheem? What? Are we scared of Palmer?
I think City will be fine. I mean, listen, my preferred front three would be Palmer, false nine, Mudryk off the left, and Sterling off the right, because I just think that works a lot better. However, as bad as Jackson was against Spurs, he scored a hat-trick. Yeah, and I think Poch, for some reason, likes him, so he will continue to play him. So I think Jackson will start up top. Palmer will be on the.
Jackson is the baller. He's not.
Stop, Patrick. Stop this. Stop.
Palmer is
Give
good,
me,
but I
you know
don't
what?
get.
You take Jackson and give me Holland. Let's see.
No, shush. We're not doing that. Palmer is good, but I don't get why some in our fan base cry because we saw him. The guy wanted game time. He won't get it in our team. Too much quality in our squad. That is true. Vadio. Okay, so how do we contain Palmer and Raheem? I don't know, Hamza, man. I'm not really scared of this Chelsea team. If I'm being honest, I think they'll put an effort. But if Man City stink for the day, maybe Chelsea will have an opportunity. But this Chelsea team, I've been watching them closely. Maybe they will step up against City tomorrow. It's just there's the
But
defense. That defense seems to be very slow and
you know what's
slow and
funny,
not that great.
Patrick? One of
What's up?
my friends, because he found out that the ref is Anthony Taylor. He said he has no hope. As soon as he found out that the ref is Anthony Taylor, the ref
Nah,
is going to be Anthony Taylor.
I don't do that thing. I don't complain about referees. That's not.
And
I do
this is
that.
his first. And you know what, Prime and Adam, this is his first game back since the championship when he was demoted. He will want to referee top notch. You know what I mean? So it'd be great. Kyle Walker right wing, Edison center back. You're now playing. Prime Maris is gone, but Bernardo Silva and
Patrick,
Foden
that's
are
his
better than
Patrick. This is
Obama.
his second game. What are you talking about? He was the fourth official for, I think, the Liverpool
Yeah, but
versus
I
Luton.
mean as a main ref, I think he hasn't. This
Okay.
will be his first game. Yeah. So it says Bernardo Silva and Foden are miles better than Cole Palmer. Whether that's on the right wing or number 10, that is true. Who was Cole going to bench? That was the issue. Thanks Chelsea for the 45 million. Thank you. We used that 45 million to buy Doku, better player. Let me ask you, Prime. What are your thoughts on Doku?
I think the way he is coming, the way he's coming and adapting to the league has been brilliant. Particularly this whole thing of it takes City attackers a year to 18 months to adapt, and he's come in and clicked straight away. And he knows when to dribble. He knows when to make the right pass. He knows when to just contain and recycle possession. He's so intelligent. And what's funny is Klopp wanted him 2-3 seasons ago and didn't make the move. So he'll be playing on the left, right?
Yeah, he plays both wings. Yeah, he switches. So he plays on the left, on the right, depending on who plays.
If he's on the left,
he plays.
I'll be honest. I trust Reece James. I'll be real. I trust Reece James to be able to handle it, because I've seen Reece James up against the best wingers in the world and lock them up. So I trust, but it'll be an interesting battle.
Yeah, big up. So says who was Cole going to bench? I already read that. Hamza says enjoy your coffee. Big up to you for the super chat. I will enjoy that coffee. I'll drink that coffee. Thanking you, Hamza. This is code in Ireland right now. €1.99 would do well in my broadcast bank account. That's on 00 at the moment. So €1.99, even after YouTube take most of it, but we leave. Anyway, exactly. Okay, so Patrick, HH said Chelsea's way bigger than City. What a man child. No, HH is throwing. HH will be silenced tomorrow. I have something for HH tonight if I make it, because it's too late. Also, his hangout is late. This is what I told him. These days, his hangouts are too late.
We're a bigger club than City.
Yeah. I like, you know what? Let me be honest with you. But like Chelsea and City, let's not compete. We're in the same bracket somehow, in the similar bracket. This whole big club and small club
honest,
thing,
right? I think this whole thing about big club, who's a bigger club? Listen, I would rather be in City's position right now, winning a treble, a three-peat, 5 titles in 6-7 years.
Than Man United's position right now, who are the so-called
I don't. So this whole thing about being a bigger club, I mean, historically everything is all great, but if you're not doing anything right now, what does your history mean?
I don't know why people. Do you know this big club thing? I've noticed it comes when people are scared. You know, when people are scared.
Patrick, you know which other thing is what it is? You know what else is so prime that is to say annoying is that from Arsenal fans, like they make every excuse for this Arteta guy. Yeah, The guy spent nearly 700 million and to win what? A bloody 2 FA Cups, and that's all. And they will tell you, oh, that's a
Yeah.
success. But if that's any other club, yeah, spent that amount of money, they'll tell you it's a failure. Da, 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 da. But this man spent 700 million, yeah, coming up to 5 years to win what? A fucking FA Cup.
You know, do you know why? Football fans have created this myth that, well, Premier League fans have created this myth that we cannot win anything while Pep is in the league. And I don't buy into that at all. As great as City and Pep has been since he's been here, last season, Arsenal should have won the league. The season before that, Liverpool were
But they
on
shut
for a
the bed.
quad. They should have won the
shut the bed.
league. That's 2 titles
Yeah.
taken away from City's 3-peat. I don't buy into this
Wait,
myth
didn't
that
you
City
you
will win.
say this on one of my streams that these teams shut the bed themselves. They shit the bed themselves.
Yeah.
I think you
I
said
don't
this
buy
once,
into. And by the way, it does not take. I don't want anyone to misinterpret. It doesn't take away how brilliant City and Pep are, because you still have to win it at the end of the day. But
Yeah.
my thing is, if you're in a position, well, Arsenal were top for 93% of the season. They were like, they're about 10 points clear or something, 7 points clear of City.
Mhm.
You go over the line and you win the league. There's no excuse of this guy was injured or whatever. You go over the line and you win it. The season beforehand, Liverpool, you go over the line and you win it.
Yeah.
Because when you don't win it and then City win, that's when you start creating this excuse. But if Liverpool had won the Prem 2 seasons ago and Arsenal had won it the season beforehand, no one's talking about this Pep dominance.
Yeah.
So just win. That's all I personally care about. I don't have a weak mentality where I'm saying that, oh, it's too hard, it's too difficult. Because when Fergie was making this into a farmers league, Chelsea still won Premier Leagues, Arsenal still won Premier Leagues. So what's the excuse?
I don't know. I think as you said last time that that teams just shit the bed and then there's an excuse of saying, oh, this is happening. Okay, so look, guys, before let's talk about this, Adam. How do you think we're going to finish with this fixture over here? Because now Sky has already started this propaganda of when Man City is applied to play. Because I remember even Prime, when these teams were stronger, we played teams like this. I remember we played Liverpool and we drew. I think we lost 1-0. Then we played all the big teams and then we beat them. Do you know, people don't know, City are actually more dangerous when you put them against the bigger sides.
Yeah.
If this was smaller teams, Prime, I'm telling you, we always drop a point with the team that's not that great. But when we are put against the sword, that's when we always rise. What do you think, Adam? You're gonna get, how many points are you gonna get at the end of this? Even guys in the chat, get involved in the chat and like the feed, guys. There's about wait. Let me speak to the chat. There's about 50 of you now. At 30 people, I asked you to like the video. Some of you didn't like the video. Now there's 50, and you keep joining. And you're still not liking the video. You guys are frauds. I beg, you're frauds. You guys are frauds. No, Prime. These guys I do too much for them. This is me right now.
I am in pain. I am in severe pain.
I am in pain right now as I'm watching the views go up. There's 60 now, and you guys are still not liking the videos. You guys are useless. Anyway, let's continue. How many games do you think we're gonna finish at the end of this? Let's start with you, Adam.
I'm thinking we'll beat Chelsea. The Liverpool game, I could see it being a draw. The Spurs game, beat. Aston Villa beat. I would say 11 points.
11 points. So you're looking for a draw at Liverpool. Liverpool's defense is not that great. It's the attack that's great, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's why I said I could see it being a draw in that game, because Liverpool, they always have that threat of their front line. Their defense is absolute shit, but the front line is where you've got the threat.
I am just hoping that this guy Angie plays his high line. Looks like his high line, he's sticking to it. Because if he plays that high line, Prime, against Haaland,
Patrick, I'm guaranteeing that he's not going to play that high line. And you.
That's what he plays.
No, Patrick, me and you, we all know how Tottenham are when they play City. They play bloody prime Barcelona.
Nah, not this Tottenham. I don't think this Tottenham. Prime, do you think they're going to change the high line against City? They're not changing. They're playing every game with the high line. Even the Arsenal game, they played with the high line.
Spurs were down to 9 men, playing against a Chelsea team that cannot break down any sort of low block, and they sat on the halfway line. They're not going to defend against
Prime,
City.
you know what?
They will not
Prime, you know what? I'm making that
I
argument
think
of
from that list,
why. Prime, you know what I'm saying? I'm making the argument of why I say for that City game they're probably gonna change it is because if they are gonna do what they did against Chelsea, against the team that say arguably that's the best when it comes to playing against teams that play high line, you're just getting yourself killed. It's like walking into a room here that you know somebody behind the door has a gun ready to shoot you. So it doesn't make sense for me. That's what I'm saying. I could somewhat see them, somewhat changing their style of system. Yeah, they'll play the same. They play the same system, but not as much as what say they did against Chelsea. Because if
No,
they did,
I'm not saying as
it'll
much
be
as
risky.
it was against Chelsea, but the high line they usually play is what they'll do. And I think from that list, City will pick up. I think worst case scenario 9 points. I think you could lose to Villa. And I'm only saying that just based on. I think you're playing Villa away, and I think I don't know. Just something tells me that Villa might be able to pick up something against you guys. But Chelsea, you'll beat. Liverpool have no sort of defensive midfield, so you'll beat them. And Spurs, they've got massive injuries. You'll beat them easily.
Yeah, Spurs, it's the high line they're playing. Anyway, guys, that's the show. And I was telling you guys this, that me and a couple of friends of mine who had a YouTube channel, but the YouTube channel, we stopped it because one of the guys on the channel died. That was, I think, 2 years ago. Yeah, I was last year. It was last year, actually. Yeah, so one of the guys died, and we stopped the YouTube channel. We've decided to come back with another one. So that channel of mine, I have Football and Chill. I'm going to be doing a show once a week with everybody from there, and then we're going to rebrand the whole channel very soon. I'll show you the branding and everything. But
Patrick,
I'll continue.
You forgot the score predictions.
No, I'm going to do that. I'm just plugging in shamelessly on my other channel. So the other channel, Football and Chill, is going to be rebranded. The name might be changed completely. The reason why I want to have another channel, as I've always said, is I just want to go another channel and just smoke people and talk shit. That's what we football fans do. Patrick, one game at a time. We're beating all 4. Big up to you. Liverpool has got 1 EPO in 9 seasons with Klopp. We keep forgetting that. We keep forgetting that Chelsea actually have won more titles than Liverpool, but people hype that Liverpool team so much. One more UCL.
Wait. No, hold on. Sorry. Klopp has been there 9 seasons.
Yeah, I think so.
Coming up to 9 to 10, and he's only won the same amount of Premier League as Blackburn Rovers.
9 seasons. He's been there a decade.
Yeah, coming up to 10 years, and he's only won the same amount of trophies, the same amount of Premier Leagues as Blackburn Rovers.
I think that's your man. Wait. Let me see this. Klopp at
yes, Patrick. He's been. No, you know who it was, Patrick. Before it was, I think it was, which manager was it that's been here the longest? And then it was Klopp. I think who was it? I forgot who it was, but yeah, Klopp was the second. I think now he's the longest serving manager in the Premier League.
No. He's actually been there. Okay, look, it's not 9, but it's been there 8 seasons, 8 years.
Just say 9, man. Just
nine,
round it up.
You
know what? Let's just say 20. He's been there 20 years.
Yeah, that's a funny agenda.
Prime, what's your score prediction for tomorrow?
If I'm being positive, I'll say 1-1. I'm being realistic, I'll say 3-1 City.
I would say 3-0 City, but I'll somewhat say be generous, and I'll say 3-1 as well. I could see Cole Palmer getting a goal. That's the only person I could see. I could see from Chelsea
Unless
that could get a goal.
unless it's a penalty, I don't see how Palmer scores.
No, he has the capability of taking the. He has a good shot in him.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
think. I don't think Sterling will say will get a goal, or even Jackson. Yeah, I get he scored a hat trick, but when you're coming up against a Diaz that's not going to give you the chance and space that how Spurs were giving you, it's a bit like you gotta just take your chance, because if you don't, Diaz is just going to take you out straight away.
Yeah, so we are beaten off 4. He says, one game at a time, 12 points. Leave us have no CDM. That defense is vulnerable. That's true. 10 to 12 points. I want you to destroy HH on the hangout. Coutinho, I'll join you if I'm not sleeping. Let me switch on some FIFA here.
What's HH been saying?
HH is a fraud. I'll send you the video, Prime. HH is a fraud. He says that he says that the reason, because you guys have got 2 UCLs, it means that you guys are better and you guys will do something. So anyway, he says
I love HH.
they stink against every team, but against us, he turns into Prime Maldini. Yeah, we know about that. Yeah, I will try, my friend. Coutinho, I'll be there with you in due time. We're winning all games at the Etihad. 14 RW. RW is fire. That's true. Wait. I want to talk about Foden, Adam, this other point in time. Somebody said it on Twitter, and I think I accept what they're saying. Prime, somebody said Foden is a better talent than most of these youngsters, and he's a better talent than most players. But the only thing Foden doesn't have, he lacks confidence, and he lacks the attitude that Jude Bellingham and Musiala have. He says other guys like Jude and others have this behavior, like Vinicius and them, they have this thing where they're like, I'm good, and I will show you I'm good. Why Foden is good but doesn't have that ego thing that I'll show you I'm good, and that makes him, he says that removes the hype from him. Yes, there's a hype, but he doesn't have that thing where people are like, yeah, he is good. Is that true? He says it's because he doesn't have that confidence and saying I'm good, I am that
you know good. It is, Patrick, sometimes you gotta say be like a dickhead, like a bit of like what Zlatan is. Zlatan, in a sense, he's a good or Jude Bellingham. You gotta have that arrogance. You gotta have a bit of an arrogance to you.
I think Jude Bellingham is vastly overrated.
Thank you very much.
I think listen. You know what's funny? Everything they're praising and hyping up Jude Bellingham into potentially being, they disrespected Frank Lampard in doing. Frank Lampard scoring goals, assisting, dominating midfields, being the catalyst to Chelsea winning Premier Leagues. He got disrespected and he was compared to Steven Gerrard, who did none of those things. Jude Bellingham, because he scores goals. Keep in mind,
before you finish,
Bellingham does not. Hold on, Jude Bellingham does not.
Wait. Before you finish. And the guy Gerrard has no Premier League medal.
Exactly. Jude Bellingham does not. Yeah, I know he scores goals. That's fine. This guy does not dominate or boss a midfield. Everything they praise Jude Bellingham in doing, Bruno Fernandes, they criticize him for. Bruno cannot dominate in midfield. He overhit. All he does is score goals, but Jude Bellingham does it, and they praise him for doing that. I think Foden is obviously miles better than Jude. You might have a point in terms of the arrogance thing, but when you play in a Pep team, it's not just you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. When you play in a Pep team, it's not about having stars. Just one superstar. It's about you being the cog in the team. Yeah. And the team being brilliant. Unless you're a Messi,
or Haaland,
you just have to work and be functional and be part of the team. I think Foden, he does that fine. If Jude wouldn't work if he was at City, he's not good enough.
Yeah, he wouldn't, and that's the reason why we did not go that far to push. Even though people say he rejected us, we're winning all the games.
City are so the way City scout players and they look at players and they decide when to spend the money. It's brilliant. People don't remember. City wanted Fred. You guys wanted Maguire. You wanted Sanchez. You wanted all these bombs that United and other teams have bought. You guys are so smart. If you guys you guys will know when to pull away. You guys wanted Declan Rice in the summer.
Yeah.
I don't buy into this thing of Arsenal beat you guys in the bidding war. I don't buy into that. I just think that City viewed it as great as Declan Rice may be, he's not worth 100 mil.
Yeah, he's not. And Rice did not. Apparently, Pep told him, even said in an interview that I told him that he only plays sometimes when Rodri is not fit, and Declan Rice did not want that. Pep said it in an interview, and the clip is on YouTube. Pep is honest. He said, I told him the truth that you might compete with Rodri unless you dethrone Rodri. You're gonna play when Rodri is not available. So Declan Rice said he doesn't want to do that. Pep said it. So he says if he wanted, he would rather go to Arsenal. 2015, Klopp was at leave us. Big up to you. Just say 9, man. Okay, we're gonna say 9, Jerry. Vadio needs to play the John Stones role. We spoke about that at the beginning of the video. We said Pep said Vadio is not ready yet. You guys,
what would be your starting 11?
We already had the starting 11. Let me just show you the one we did here. I've also posted the 2. I'm gonna just post the one I feel like I want to play tomorrow because Grealish has been cooking prime, and it's just unfortunate that our players are not finishing his. He could have had so many assists. He even said it himself. It's just that our players are not finishing their food. But Grealish somehow, because of Doku prime, he stepped up. Now he's cooking. So this is the lineup we came up with. Adam Edison in goal. Obviously Akanji and Diaz because John Stones is injured. Walker as the right back, Josko as the left back / centre back, who forms a 3 with Walker, Diaz, and Vadio as Akanji drops into midfield. The midfield is going to be Bernardo Silva, Rodri, Doku, aka the Black Goku, is going to be at the right wing, left wing. Why are you laughing?
The Black Goku.
Man, this guy is smoking right now. So if James decides to have a stinker, it's not gonna be great. Do you know what's gonna happen? If James locks him up, he's gonna jump to Cucurella. That's what's been happening in most of the games. So Foden jumps to James, but we've seen James. We've seen James cuff Foden before. So Alvarez is going to be playing behind Haaland, and Foden obviously playing as a right wing, and then Haaland. Just speaking to you while you're here. Who's your centre back pairing, and do you think they're capable of stopping Haaland? Who's your centre back pairing right now? Who's your first choice?
The centre back pairing Potter's playing is
Colwell in your team.
Is
whatever his name
is. Here's the thing:
Is it not that Luis guy and Thiago Silva?
He's been playing Diassi and Thiago Silva as the 2 centre backs, and at times Colwell has been playing as a left back. So I don't know if Cucurella would. I hope Cucurella will start left back. But who?
Has Cucurella started playing good now?
Cucurella has been brilliant this season.
Yeah, because people were saying they want him gone. Isn't it last season they wanted him gone or something?
You know what Chelsea fans are like. These guys will want Cucurella gone, but they will defend Chilwell.
Yeah, that's what that said. They do. Chilwell, who never plays any games. Okay, let's keep reading. You guys forget Diaz and them know how Palmer plays. They trained together for many years, but Vivesa Palmer knows how they play. Yeah, true. Yeah, true, Alex. Big up to you, Alex. That's good knowledge, Alex. That is like brilliant knowledge. You're right. The guys know how Palmer plays, and Palmer knows how those two play. Rodri is the best midfielder in the world. We know that, but people want to hype that Jude so he gets the Ballon d'Or next season. Just watch. If Jude continues like this, watch the Ballon d'Or where it's going to go. Just watch. Foden is phenomenal. He's so good this season. Go ahead.
Patrick, that Ballon d'Or is full of shit. It's full
particularly
of shit.
that he's at Real Madrid, Jude Bellingham.
Yeah, the hype is real in the media.
Yeah, but he's just. That's just what football is right now, where people will praise GNA over everything. But then in saying that, people didn't want Haaland to win the Ballon d'Or because he's not a good enough footballer. But yet they'll praise Jude Bellingham. It doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, because it's pick and choose. You know what I mean? Foden is phenomenal, so good this season. That's true. Edison CB when we have the ball, that's funny. When Kunku comes back, he will cook for Chelsea. This guy is a baller. Big miss for Chelsea. I also think Kunku is a baller. I also use him in my foot team on FIFA. By the way, guys, I got that FIFA, that new FC24. I've been cooking few people online. I'm joking. I'm not that good. Don't start challenging me.
Are you on PlayStation?
I am on PlayStation. I'm playing PlayStation.
Oh, okay. Send me your PSN.
I'll send you my PSN, but don't cook me, please. Let's read this. You know what, guys? Obviously, guys in the chat, I'm looking for a pro team. Does anybody have a pro team? I want to join a pro team or start a pro team. My friends don't play pro anymore because they're obsessed with foot. Pro used to be good. Pep will check the grass length at Stamford Bridge. Do you know what, guys? If by the end of that game we don't have the keys to Stamford Bridge, Pep and the team must stay at Stamford Bridge and they must not come back to the Etihad. Guys, that's my last.
Yes. Holland, you can stay at Stamford Bridge. Yes.
Do you know? Let's speak about this. Wasn't Haaland close to joining Chelsea? Do you remember the rumors? There was a time when
you know that, Patrick. The season before we got him, Chelsea were actually going to get him, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah, we were close to signing him, but the money and stuff, I don't know. These guys went for Lukaku. But then again, listen, it's a good thing Haaland didn't join us because his suppliers would have been Havertz and Mount, and we know how that story ends.
Yeah. We know that's how that story ends. You're right. So, guys, if we start a pro clubs, you can try a True City Fan Pro Clubs team. I'm gonna start it, and I will send the team name. Okay, with True City Fan Pro Clubs team, I'll create it.
Yeah.
Then we can join because I just like how toxic pro is. So you can join. Daniel says we join. Daniel,
I'll join as well.
Yeah, Prime will join. Prime will also join. So big up to you, Prime and Adam. We've gone on for 1 hour 31 minutes. Big up to both of you for coming. Big up to Carl for coming on. I know you're busy with the training, but guys, I am going to be doing episodes of Let Me Cook. That's when I'll just talk about football and cook. I did my first episode. Obviously, it was this Man City based one. So with the other ones, Let Me Cook would just be in general. To be honest with you guys, I am going to be doing a lot of videos now. I'll be doing one once every week, almost twice every week, because I have to feed my family. It's tough right now. Adam knows. So we need, like today we only had ice cream in the You see, Prime, this is why people don't take me seriously. It's tough in the house. We only have ice cream, and it's not the good kind. You know, I don't know if you've got Lido. Do you have Lido in where you are, Prime and Adam? You know Lido and Audi?
Yeah, I know. I've got it. I love the ice cream.
Yeah, man, I have the cheap one. You know the cheap one with the colors, red, brown, the sticks. It's just water and flavor.
No, Patrick, you can't lie. But the ice creams are a lot better for me. I prefer the ice creams.
No. The ice creams that are good, not the ones that are the lollipop sticks with the red, yellow. They're just water, and they're just water. You know what I'm talking about? You call them what pops, whatever, what fizzy pops. So whatever, it's just water and flavor, just frozen. That's dirt. Okay, it says I will join you guys at pro clubs. Big up to you, Daniel. I don't think HH could cope with Haaland hat trick. Imagine, man. Okay, Prime. Imagine if Haaland was at Chelsea. HH, my God. You know what?
I don't listen. Stop. I know HH is a fraud, but leave me alone. Leave me alone.
If Haaland was at Chelsea, oh my God! If you think HS is unbearable now, I would not want to think. Yeah, if Haaland was there at Chelsea, he would be the most unbearable person on planet Earth.
Nah, big up to my homie HH. Big up to the big homie HH. So it says he might be in A&E if that happens. Patrick, which country are you in? I'm in England, my African brother. No, I'm actually in Ireland. So you understand the Lido ice cream I'm talking about. It's just yellow, blue. They're just pops. They're called ice cream pops or whatever pops. They're frozen pops. They're just horrible. But that's what we ate this evening. So if you are kind enough to throw in any super chat, I'll be able to buy chicken. Last time I saw chicken was when I saw the movie Chicken Run. I don't, okay, anyway, but I don't know. I'm not good at it. I don't know how YouTubers come on YouTube and say, "Give me that super chat." Pick up to them, Abdullah. So let's move on, guys. We're going to do after match video, and then what's the next game? Ice Lolly. Yeah, he's got the name Ice Lolly. Yeah, those are the ones I'm talking about, man. Imagine eating that for dinner. That's what I ate today, by the way.
After this game after the international game, we play Liverpool, man.
Yeah, and you know what's worse? When I went to Adam's house, the ice lollies they make them themselves. They go pick up sticks of ice cream that have already been eaten.
Look at this shameless guy.
A bit of water. So anyway, okay. So the next game is Tottenham. We're gonna do a preview. I'll make sure I do a preview, and I'll make sure I do a reaction to the game tomorrow. But guys, thank you very much for all those guys who've been watching. There's 50 of you watching.
Is it not, Patrick? Is it not? What was it? Is it not Liverpool after the international game? I think when you showed the games, he was.
No, don't tell me it's another. Come on, Prime. Another international break. No.
Yeah,
I love international breaks.
I'm not a fan of international breaks, man.
You like watching the international breaks?
Yeah, I love the international games.
Nah, man, that boring. Come on.
They're not. I love one of the international games.
Have you watched England during international games?
I'm not. Patrick. I'm not English. I don't like England. So.
Yeah, but I'm saying I know you're not English, but have you ever watched England?
Yeah, I do. But but you know, I defend Southgate, so you know, I like what he's doing at England. Brilliant job.
Shut up, Daniel. Shut up, Daniel. 99 cents did not take so much money from you at the point where you're eating rice the whole month because of membership. You see this fraud, Adam, because he was paying membership of 99 cents. He says he had rice the whole month because of the membership. You know, send some of that rice. send some of that rice. That's how I ended up. Buying this Man City. Look, I'm saying goodbye, and this is when this fraud is showing up. Do you see this? Abdullah, what are you doing?
I thought it was, you know who I was thinking it was? I was thinking it was Kevin, this fraud.
Yeah. No, it's Abdullah.
Why didn't you invite HH on for the preview?
What?
Why didn't you invite HH on? Apple?
Oh, I've never done that before, isn't it? I'll do that the next time. I've never invited HH. I actually, you know what? I actually wanted to do an interview with HH. He actually said yes on my other channel. I think I'm gonna do it. I wanted to start interviewing where's Abdullah? Where's Abdullah gonna? We chased him. Oh, his internet is bad. Or he's seen that maybe we took too long. I'll write him on Twitter anyway. Big up, guys. We're gonna cut it here. It's 1 hour 37 minutes. When you're having fun, you never know what time it is. Is this the third international break in 3 months? I think it is. It is the third one, Brian. It is the third international break, and we're tired of this fraudish international break. Okay, so my score prediction for tomorrow is 4-1 to City. I'm very confident. I might be humbled, but who cares? I was also very confident in the last game, Prime. I told people that somebody's going to hold 6, and somebody actually held 6. I'm just confident that I think City are on their toes and they're too scared of the two teams that are behind them or the teams behind them. I'm scared of Liverpool this season, Prime. People are underrating Liverpool, but regardless of the fact that Liverpool's defense is poor, I'm scared of that Liverpool team. I think they're still scratching points. So Abdullah is back. Abdullah, are you with us?
Patrick, you know what it is? Like what I always say, Liverpool are our biggest threat. I don't see Arsenal as a threat. I don't see Tottenham as a threat. The only team, that I see as a threat for us is Liverpool. I've got no threat. I don't see Arsenal a single threat, offering a single threat to us.
You don't think Chelsea is a threat? Okay.
I don't see Arsenal as a threat. Maybe you guys, maybe in a few years, but
no, I was making a joke about Chelsea.
Yeah, but Tottenham, sorry, I don't see them. Like what's his name? That Italian defender said, the history of the Tottenham. We all know what happens with Tottenham. Yeah, Arsenal, even if they do, they'll end up bottling it. So the only one that I could say that will offer the biggest threat to City is Liverpool. Other than that, I don't see no other team offering a threat.
I hear it. I said last season that Liverpool this season, they'll be in a title race if they fix their midfield. I don't think they fixed their midfield yet to justify like winning the league. I think they can still compete, maybe. But the thing is, their defense is too like leaky.
Soft.
Their midfield structure is too leaky.
Be
And
honest,
there'll be
don't worry. Their
games.
defense is
There'll
too
be
soft.
games where they won't be able to just outscore teams. So
Yeah. So guys, unfortunately, wait. Are we going to stop here? Are we stopping here? Or let me. Where is this guy? Why is this fraud not sending us the link? This Abdullah, this HH fraud. Why is he ducking? I thought he was talking shit.
I think there was a. I don't know. Maybe
there's
he
no.
has a problem. There's a problem with his internet, but I think he was saying
No, there's no. There is no way. I repeat, this guy is going to start his hangout today at 12 a.m. No. Why does he do this guy?
Let me go chip in. I should have come early, but
yeah, go.
I was a little bit.
No, go ahead. So tell us about tomorrow's game, man. What do you think? What are your feelings? How do you feel about tomorrow's game?
Like I said on my hangout yesterday, I'm confident, not overconfident, but I'm confident because when I look at the matches we've played from the beginning of the season till the Tottenham Hotspur match, when we play big match, we tend to rise up. So I'm more confident that we'll have our chances against City. Are we gonna be clinical? That is my biggest fear. We will have chances, and for us to win this match is on Pochettino for me. It's not on the players. His lineup will tell me how confident are we gonna win the match. Because if I'm saying Levi Cohen left back and Kokorole on the bench, it's game over. I'm not gonna off the TV and I'm not gonna say anything until the full time. Because it does that bullshit waking after weekend. I don't know what is going on in his brain. A natural left back is on the bench when you're playing a centre back in a left back. I do not get that.
Abdullah Poch is anyway. Maybe
I don't understand Poch. A natural left back is on the bench when you're playing a centre back and a left back. That's confusing me with Poch. It's confusing me because against Tottenham, you can see even before Tottenham, Levi has been having some weird ass game where he needs to go on the bench or even be on the stand. He needs an head dryer. Levi needs an head dryer because his brain is not there anymore. He's been misbehaving. He needs head dryer. But you have a national left back on the bench, you don't even use him. You put him on the bench. I don't know why, but that's on Poch. So for City, I'm confident, but not too much confident because I look at our matches. City,
what is your confidence? What confidence are you having?
You're gonna give us chances. My biggest fear is: are we gonna be clinical to take these chances? I'm not sure.
City not give as many chances as people like to think.
Yes, I know. That's I say they'll give us chances, but how many chances are you guys gonna give us? How many?
You get one sometimes, the most. Do you remember Arsenal? Arsenal had 0 chances, the same as City in that game. Both teams had low chances. Arsenal only shot on goal once and obviously a deflection to score against us. Wolves had 2 chances and scored twice. So basically, City is when you break through, you have to score. Are you confident enough that your team, if they break through, they're going to score?
That's my fear. Am I confident enough? That's my fear. That's my biggest fear. No, I'm not worried about our defense. I'm more worried about if Nicola Jackson is 1-on-1 with Ederson Moraes. Am I confident he's gonna score? No. If there's a turnover, 3v2, am I confident Sterling is gonna make the right pass? No. Because sometimes he always has a brain fat. So I'm not confident. The only player I'm confident on that I know if it's 1-on-1 is Cole Palmer. And I know he will make that pass. And that one I'm sure of. He will pass that ball. I can trust him on that. Our front three, I'm not sure. I'm not confident because I know City will give us maximum 1 or 2 chances. And when you're playing against City, I always say that. I will say it again. Take your chances. It's very, very important. Take your chances. You have to. You're playing against City. You're gonna take your chances. And I also want to see how we set up. Are we gonna go defensively or are we gonna go all out against you guys? Are we gonna play against the same way we play against Arsenal, where we're gonna just frustrate you guys, piss you guys off, get you guys a yellow card, maybe one or 2 of your defenders or midfielder piss you off and get a yellow card? Or are we gonna just sit back and hit you guys on the counter? Even if you hit you guys on the counter, am I confident enough to say, okay, I'm sure if you guys on the counter, we're gonna score. I'm not confident. I'm not. Mm-mm. So I want to see how Poch is gonna set up. In my head, I know what he's gonna do. I know what Poch is gonna do. But am I confident enough he's gonna do it? That's my fear. That's my confidence. I'm like, okay, I'm confident, but not too much because I'm looking at our fixtures: City, Newcastle, Brighton, and United. I can guarantee you now I'm sure we'll be Brighton. Newcastle will be Newcastle. Forget about the Stem Jason's pack. They don't look like a Newcastle. And I'm happy our few players like Okonkwo and the guys are coming back. That will help us going forward. So in terms of City, I'm a little bit in the middle where I'm like, I wanna see how we're gonna set up in terms of play against you guys first to see. If we beat City tomorrow, I can guarantee you right now, the confidence of the players will get high because they know now we shocked the whole world in terms of beating the defending champion. Now this one can spring us going forward in terms of the big matches coming up: United, Brighton, Newcastle. That will give us more confidence going forward. But if you lose,
do you know why? Do you know why I think you guys, even if you scored, you didn't hold on? It's the fact I don't prime this. Like I'm behind you guys, by the way. I've been hyping you guys. I hyped you against Spurs. I said before you played Spurs games, I was like, I want them to win. It's just your defense, Prime and Abdullah. I was watching the Spurs game. You guys, what's the issue with corners and set pieces every time?
Patrick, I would not even say it's their defense. Yes, their defense is an issue, but I would say that the goalkeeper also is a big factor because
yes, God bless you.
The goalkeeper.
Is that Adams? Adams.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah.
Adam, I'm getting an echo from you.
Adam, God bless you. This is my fear.
Because
Sanchez is my fear because
is it better
that guy
now,
has a
Patrick?
bozo gene in his
The echo.
head. That guy.
It's not better.
Wait 1 second.
I don't know that.
Thank God that Adams even mentioned that word. Sanchez has a bozo gene in his brain where it get me worried. Sometimes it give me hypertension. I'm like, just move the ball. Must you pass from the back? Off the ball. Must you pass from the back? If passing from the back does not work, just do R2. Boom. Balloon without.
Yeah, but that's what he's been taught by the manager. He doesn't do that by himself. He's been taught by the manager to pass from the back.
No, but what I was saying, can you hear me now?
You have. That's what I'm saying. I'm pissed off with Poch because the natural
Patrick,
left back is on the bench.
Yeah, we can hear you. Just wait. Let's have Dot speak here.
Yeah, what I was saying, look, the defense is an issue, but if the goalkeeper can't do the basic job, as a goalkeeper, then what the hell is the use of him? And that's what I'm saying to you. Chelsea fans are talking about, the defense, all of that. You should be worrying about the goalkeeper. If he's done, like what Prime said, errors against Arsenal. What is to say if he does that, the same thing against City, and then he gives the ball to bloody Haaland?
Has he been making mistakes in the games?
No, the problem is, okay, this is it. As a Chelsea fans now, if I want to be very harsh or just be critical on Sanchez, yes, he has been making mistakes, but I think that boils out of Pochettino because that's what Poch wants him to do. That's on Poch.
On the back.
That's what Poch wants him to do. But I don't think he's a bad goalkeeper like people think he is. Sanchez is a good goalkeeper because he usually do the basic when I want him to do. But sometimes the amount of information Poch is giving him is what I don't like. The basic of a goalkeeper is to save the ball. Just save the ball from the net, going out, going into the net, save it. That's the basic of a goalkeeper. But the information the goalkeeper is giving them, playing from the back, build this, build that, is giving me. I also think the combination of defense around him is not helping because Poch is not helping it. Levi
So you're not confident. Do you think this guy is overstaying? I think as much as Thiago, this Silva guy is overstaying. I think you guys need to find somebody else. Come on.
I see. Thiago Silva only have one season. When the season finishes, out of the team, he's going to Fluminense in Brazil. The
thing is, we have found other people for Silva. The thing is, though, Fofana's injured. Badiashile has just come back from injury. Those two are supposed to be, I'm assuming anyway, the new partnership. But because Fofana is still injured, I think, and Badiashile has just come back from injury.
Disasi is there. There's Disasi.
Poch hasn't, which I understand. He can't justify just dropping Silva out. Diassi is not good. Yassi is not good, and for some reason he views Cole as a left back, as an inverted left back. So I understand why he still plays Silva. What will happen? I would like to see once Fofana's back.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see what happens then to our centre backs and who's actually starting.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling that Poch already knows what he wants to do in terms of the centre back. I have a feeling that because I believe he wants to ease in, but actually a little bit in some of the matches bit by bit. And I think for me going forward, I think the partnership going forward is gonna be Badiashile, Dizazi, and Levi Kowal as left back. That is what Poch wants to do. And I will not be surprised if he does that tomorrow. I will not be surprised if Poch does Thiago Silva, Badiashile, and Levi Kowal as left back. I will not be surprised if he do it. I won't be surprised.
Yeah, but you see what he's saying? It's tactical for Levy to play left back. So he says it's tactical.
See, I don't think it's tactical, but I believe Poch is smoking some weed. That's me. I don't want to talk too much because my head is all when it comes to decision making. A natural left back is on the bench. Play him. Kola is in form. This guy is in form of his life. Play him. When Poch make mistake playing Chilwell as left winger, and I'm like, excuse me, natural left back is on the bench. Play this guy in this position. That's my issue with Poch. Every other aspect, I'm not too much worried because I believe the same will improve as time goes on. Because players are coming back from injuries. I understand that. But can you just please, for the love of God, please play player in their position? And for the first time in ages, we have a replacement in left back, in right back. If James is out, Gusto is there. That makes me happy. So we don't need to rely too much on James. If he doesn't play 90 minutes, there's a replacement already. That makes me happy.
So what is your prediction tomorrow? Score prediction.
Yesterday on my show, I predicted 2-1 to Chelsea.
You predicted what? Say that again?
2-1 to Chelsea. That's what I predicted.
Oh, 2-1.
2-1. So am I sticking by the prediction, or I want to change my mind? I'm in the middle.
No, stick to it. 2-1 is a good scoreline. Stick to it. It's a home game. Isn't it a home game, Prime? It's home.
I'm in the middle.
Patrick, you are fraud. Stop this.
Patrick, I'm in the middle because if Sanchez make one mistake and pass the ball back to Haaland, I'm hoping it's game over.
It's lights out. The lights will be switched off in some.
I'm sorry, Patrick.
Game over.
You know why he's telling Abdullah to stick with it? Because when say when we do win, yeah, Patrick is going to be the first person to go to Abdullah and talk
Adam,
to him.
I know the kind of squad we have. So my fear is if Sanchez just make one weird, that stupid mistake and pass the ball back to Erling Haaland, is light out. Just game over. Game over. It's light out. So I'm predicting 2-1. I'm a little bit on the edge. I'm like, the 2-1 I'm predicting. Am I confident? Am I sure? But again, we are at home, so I should be able to back my team. I'm like, okay, let's go 2-1. I'm gonna stick by the 2-1, but my 2-1 is on the head. It's on the head.
I'm with you.
I'm with you.
Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez are in form. Conor Gallagher is balling, is cooking. Palmer is cooking.
Enzo is not in
your
form.
team is doing.
I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah,
Enzo is not in form. Tomorrow, at Stamford, you need to show the world. Enzo Fernandez will bought for 105 million euro. You need to justify it. He's not been in form. But because I know how good of a player Enzo Fernandez is, that's why I don't want to go too harsh on him. He needs to ball out tomorrow. He needs to ball out. There's no excuse. He needs to. Conor Gallagher cannot be the Chelsea best, cannot be our best midfielder. If that happens,
that's the guy you wanted to go.
Chelsea is going backward. If Gallagher is the best player in Chelsea Football Club, we're going backward. So Fernandez and Caicedo, I need a 10.5 performance tomorrow from them. Not even 10. 10.5, both of them. No mistake. I need a 10.5 from them. All I can say for the team tomorrow is.
You know what? Let me
go ahead.
Don't embarrass us. Yeah, no, I want to
Chelsea.
think the chat. The likes have moved. The chat. The likes have
Mhm.
moved from 7 to 20. So big up to you. But at the end of the day, there's about 80 and 70 of you watching this stream. So those likes are still bad. So those guys who haven't liked the video, I'm sorry. Why did you go to sleep? Why are you still staying here? Go to bed, please. I beg. Go to bed. No, there's no foolishness this year. Anyway, let me read this comment. Ty says
Okay.
it's tactical to play Levy to play. Okay, it's tactical for Leaf to play left
Levi.
back. Big up to you,
As
Ty,
left
brother.
back.
Levi. I haven't spoken to you, Ty, for a long time. Big up to you, Ty, man. How you doing, man? I've been so busy since I started working for Nando's, Ty. So that's the reason why I haven't also been online a lot. But big up to you, Ty. We should talk, Ty. Stay needs those back post
I need
timings.
Patrick and Adam. I need to ask you guys something because I already know Mr. Cow's position on it already. We had that discussion a long time ago, even yesterday when it came in. We had that discussion. Cole Palmer. What is going on? What, like, I need to know your say, because see, a player cannot just come into the Chelsea team and grab the chairs. What Palmer is doing in Chelsea is unbelievable. Player like Sterling, Madueke need to put it. Yeah, that's a shame on them. A shame. A player from Manchester School came into London and said, "I'm gonna grab the shirt and say, F you guys, I'm the best person in this team." That's a shame.
Can I tell you something though? Can I tell you something? I'm not trying to disrespect your team. If we sent you Lewis, is Lewis not going to start in your team?
Rico Lewis?
He is going to start.
It depends on where you're playing.
I'm telling you, if Lewis plays as a number 10 or a midfielder, and he also plays as a right back, Lewis is starting somewhere in your team. I'm just telling you that I didn't believe it when somebody told, it was Carl who told me that the Man City team has got such a high level that some of our academy players can go cook elsewhere. Like, for instance, let me also say this.
Patrick,
Latvia is just
Remember last season, how Arsenal fans were getting gassed about how amazing Jesus and Zinchenko are. They didn't start for City week in, week out. It shows the level of what City are, where you can sell your players and they can dominate elsewhere.
Look at Latvia Prime. He became one of the best CDMs in the league. It's just that he gets injured, but he became. It's just that people. I don't want to hype City. It's just I was saying to Carl that you're just hyping City for no reason. But he said some of these youngsters, their quality is so good. When they go somewhere else, they'll become something. Lavia, it was my boy. I cried when he left, and Adam knows that was my boy. When Lavia gets fit, we'll be having a conversation where you tell me Lavia has taken somebody's position in that midfield.
See,
just watch.
Patrick, I cannot wait for Lavia to get fit. The reason I already said from day one, my best three is Romeo Lavia, Moises Caicedo, and Enzo Fernandez. That's my front three. And the reason I said that is because there's going to be dynamism, physicality in that team, and a little bit of flair and creativity in that team. That's my front three. I also believe, yes, I'm waiting for what Poch is going to do, because after the international break, Poch already confirmed Lavia and Okuku will be ready for the Newcastle match on the 25th of this month after the break. I'm waiting to see going forward.
Now, Okuku is a baller.
I'm waiting to see going forward the front three. Maybe Poch is going to play 4-2-3-1, or is going to stick to his 4-3-3 formation. I don't know what. Maybe he's going to stick to his 4-3-3 or his 4-2-3-1. I don't know. So, but with regards to Cole Palmer, do you think, like, are you surprised with the ways he's been playing for Chelsea? I'm like, I expect.
Nah. Every time he played for Man City, he bored. Every time he played for Man City, you could see there's a player, and he used to score amazing goals. The thing about Cole Palmer is he's not scared, and he's very creative. Believe it or not, people don't get it. Cole Palmer and Foden are number 10s. You know that, right? That naturally number 10s. They were actually put in the wings by Pep because he couldn't play them as number 10s. So Palmer and Foden are very creative. That's why I told people, when Nkunku comes in and Nkunku plays first 9, as he did at Leipzig, and Palmer is behind him, they will be cooking. In that team, there's cooking. Just wait for Lavia to come back and Nkunku to come back. They'll be cooking. Guys, I'm going to have to cut it short so I can join that fraud HH. So I'm going to.
You have the link?
I haven't had the link yet because these days he's very private. This guy, like even the day when he was cooking Man City, there was just people on that panel that are not even City fans or anything. Not even Man City. Man City won the UCL. There was just people who are not even City fans on that link. But anyway, let me see if he sent us the link. But these
Yeah,
days
if you
he's
get the
very
link,
executive.
send it. If you get the link, send it to me as well.
I don't know. If,
I'll send-
is the link out? Is HH link out? I don't know. HH is
Is
a
it a
weird
private?
man.
Is it a private one today, or it's a public one?
Let me
Oh,
see.
do you see what he did, guys? He did a preview. That's why he's late. He says, "Come to the bridge." This guy.
He did a what?
Guys, go and watch this. HH, your brother is jinxing your team. He says, "Come to the bridge." Pep, come to the bridge.
Fuck. HH. People don't notice that HH he jinxed us in big games.
Mm-hmm.
It's a miracle we won that Champions League because this guy tried to play against us.
Wait, why does? Oh my God, this guy and his jinx. You guys might hold big, because don't forget, City went to you guys and made you hold 6 before. Remember? That was bad. That was bad.
I don't remember that game. I don't remember that.
That day, Prime, and I didn't believe what was happening. I was like, what's going on? I seriously didn't believe what was happening. That guy is a fool. What's his name? That manager of yours. You can't go and start playing open football like that against City. You can't. What was it? What's his name? The guy who used to smoke a lot. The Sally. Yeah. He went. Remember? Yeah. It was open football, the most open football I've ever seen. No matter how good you are of a team, you never play total open football.
We chopped 6 against you guys. Lord have mercy. It was a that day. 6. Yeah. I'll never forget. Yeah. In as much as I love the way Salah play, I won't forgive him for that. 6.
That game was a fluke though. Let's just be real.
6. That's too
that
much.
Game, City were like what 4-0 up in 20 minutes or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That game was a fluke.
Aguero missed so many chances, and then he scored some amazing goal from outside the box.
Yeah, because we played you like 2 weeks later in the Carabao Cup final, and it went to penalties. So.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you. Let me also make some tea because this guy, I don't know why he's put his preview so late like this, man. Jesus Christ, this is late.
This is the first time he's doing a preview late, though.
He's trying to make sure no one's awake. So if Chelsea lose, there's no evidence.
Yeah, because that's what he wants to do. He wants his little fanboys.
I think it's 2 minutes. I think he already sent. Did he send the link already? I think
no, the link is not there. It's in 5 minutes, but he hasn't posted it. Is he sending a private one?
Oh, he said the private one.
This guy, man, he's from. No, he's done the link. He's done the link. So, guys, I'll see you, man. Goodbye, guys, for watching. Let me go and cook this HH guy, guys. So, big up to you guys. Thank you, everybody.
Let me